Thanks for choosing TrainRight as your partner in your personal and professional growth. TrainRight is the global training arm of American Personal Resources based out of Houston, Texas. Our services extend from training needs assessment through various contemporary methodologies such as design thinking to execution of soft and hard skill program by industry experts who have decades of experience. Our webcasts and podcasts are broken into shorter weblets and podlets, as we call them, allowing you to pick and choose the ones that address your needs and skip others. Or, of course, you could always watch and listen to all of them. It also allows you to take breaks whenever you desire. Many of our programs are of a generic nature. You may find that you're aware of 95% of the content of whatever you see or hear. It is the residue 5%. In reality, that is the real takeaway. I have a short story that I would like to share. An old blind man was sitting on a busy street corner during the rush hour begging for money. On a cardboard sign next to his hat, he had a written sign which said, "Blind, please help." No one was giving him any money. People would pass by. A young advertising writer walking by noticed the blind man with the sign and his empty hat, and also saw that many people passing by completely unmoved, let alone giving him any money. The advertising writer took out a thick marker pen from his pocket, turned the cardboard sheet the other way, and rewrote the sign, and then walked away. Immediately, people began putting money into his hat. After a while, the hat was overflowing with money. The blind man asked a stranger to tell him what the sign now said. "It says," said the stranger, "it's a beautiful day. You can see, but I cannot." Friends, that's the difference in the message that you convey. What we sincerely hope is whichever program that you attend, whatever you go through, you walk away with the real message of the program that will be a real life turner for you. My name is Ramesh Anand. I'm the president of American Personnel Resources. I really love your feedback. Please email me at ramesh@aprllc.com. Welcome to this introductory weblet on our webcast on being prepared for unemployment. As mentioned earlier, my name is Ramesh Anand. I bring to you over 30 years of experience in global recruiting and training. Our fathers, our grandfathers, our great-grandparents had faced turbulent times. We will face, our children will face turbulent times. It's something that is the nature of the beast and something that we need to learn to live with. What's more important is when life throws curveballs at us, how do we address them? How do we tackle them? Are we going to be like an ostrich that puts its head into the sand and hoping that the sandstorm will pass by? Or will we take the bull by the horns? Whether you're unemployed or you're concerned that you'll get unemployed soon, the fact that you're attending this program and you're listening and trying to identify ways to tackle the process of unemployment speaks volumes. Let's together try and prepare to take unemployment heads on. I love stories. Here's one for you. Actually, there are two of them for you. There was this motivational speaker addressing a small crowd, and suddenly he whisked out a $20 bill and asked who would like this $20 bill. Obviously, most of the audience raised their hands, said yes, we'd welcome it. He folded into two halves and asked, now who would like it? Again, obviously, everybody said yes. He crumpled it the way you see it in the picture and said, now, what would you like? They again said, oh, yeah, that's fine. He threw it on the floor, stamped it a couple of times. Again, of course, everyone said, yes, we'll take it. Then he showed the $20 bill and said, here's the story. Each of you are like this $20 bill. You have an intrinsic value. It's high time you realize your value. The moment you realize it, the rest of the world will. You can get demoralized, demotivated due to circumstances for a brief period. But for heaven's sake, do not devalue yourself. Have the confidence in your skills, your abilities, and pretty sure you'll overcome whatever be the situation. Here's the second one. There's this young lady just finishing high school, and like any teenager, she was going through depression at this particular point of time. We all do, why only teenagers? And so early morning, she was sitting, her dad came down and she said, Dad, I'm feeling terrible. The dad was a chef, and he could only use his tools of trade to try and convey a message. So he took, as you see in the picture, he took an egg, he took a potato, and took some coffee, crushed coffee beans. 3 pots, water, he put them in separately and let it boil. The girl was losing her patience. As it is, she was feeling low. Finally, the water started boiling, and he picked the potato and the egg, placed it on a plate, and then told the girl, pick up the potato. Said, what do you see? She says, well, Dad, it's soft, because of the boiling water, it's become very soft. I said, okay, what about the egg? And she said, Dad, I know it's boiled, so it's hard inside. I said, why don't you pour the water which had coffee? So she poured it into a mug. The aroma hit her, and she could not resist taking a sip. She said, yeah, that's all fine, Dad. What are you trying to tell me? The father said, you can choose. You look at the potato. You can choose to be like a potato. The moment it encountered boiling water, it softened up. It lost its strength. The egg, the moment it went into the boiling water, what was liquid and soft inside hardened. It changed its entire personality. The coffee, on the other hand, it went into the water, it engulfed the water, let out a taste, flavor, aroma that even you could not resist. Even the room is full of this aroma. Try and be like the coffee. Even when it went against boiling water, it did not change its personality, but it changed the personality around it. Don't let circumstances dictate your life. You should try and dictate circumstances. And friends, that's the same thing with you. Today, you may be in a situation with challenges. Go through this process, understand what you need to do, but don't let circumstances demotivate you, demoralize you. Let's get it heads on together. I definitely need you to remember all through this that you are never alone. You'll always have your friends with you, and you will always, always, always have your family with you.